So, TennoCon 2021 just passed, or it did relative to when I started making this video, and uh, I'm pretty hyped. So I haven't actually played Warframe in about, I think, 2 years, so it's been a while. Um, I walked away kind of just, I think, normal reasons: boredom, burnout, and all the other stuff the big head honcho YouTubers keep talking about before they quit the game and lose all their subscribers.
Gives me conniptions.
I actually started playing Warframe when I was in 6th grade, so back from the beginning of middle school, and I think I started around. It was the update where Mirage came out and the fucking dogs and shit, and that was really cool. And I played pretty actively from then, from 6th grade all the way up to my sophomore year of high school. And as of now, as of recording this, I am an incoming freshman. Maybe when this goes up, I will already be a freshman in college. So, yeah, time flies. As nerdy as it makes me sound, and honestly as nerdy as it was, Warframe was kind of a constant for most of my later childhood. It was the game that most of my friends played after school, and it's where I made a couple of my online friends and stuff like that. It was a good time overall. I can't say that Warframe was like a super impactful game, I guess. Like, it didn't really have like a story like God of War where I finished and I was like, whoa, or something like that. But in a way, it was a game that I kind of got to grow alongside, and that was kind of cool. I'm not like a super hardcore Warframe veteran, I didn't play day one or anything like that, but I was around when the game still had stamina, so I've definitely seen some things. And I think that's what kept bringing me back to the game for literal years. And it's because there was always something new to do, and once you did that, there was something new to get hyped for. And even as someone who hasn't played the game in 2 years, I'm still subscribed to a bunch of Warframe channels I barely watch, and I generally keep myself updated with what's going on in the game. Not like the meta, but just like the content, the stuff's that's going on. And I like seeing it grow, even if I don't play it anymore. I just like seeing where it's headed now. I think that's interesting. I think that's fun. So, like I said, there were a bunch of reasons I stopped playing. Life, real world responsibilities, just getting bored of the game, stuff like that. I stopped playing around the Deadlock Protocol update, but I'm gonna not really count that in the last few updates before that, because I didn't really. I guess I played the game, but I played for like an hour at most just to see what was there, and then I stopped. And then, pretty much every point after that, I just stopped playing entirely. So I found myself pulled back to the game by the announcement for the new war, which was teased all the way back in 2019. And I was hyped back then, and watching the trailer for it now, I'm hyped as shit now. It looks really fucking cool. But the way this game works is that I have 2 years worth of content to catch up on. I have to refamiliarize myself with some of the systems and stuff. Obviously, some systems have gone through changes, some Warframes have gone through reworks, so there's a lot of stuff I'm not familiar with. And there's a lot of new stuff I don't have that I think I'll need, probably, in order to actually, like, play the new war, so I'm gonna have to go get that, upgrade that stuff. So, here I am, back in whatever color combination that is. So I'm making this video because I wanted to document my experience returning to the game after all this time, and also because recording all this has taken up about 490 gigs of space on my computer, so I need to get rid of that. Yes. So there was a lot of things I wanted to do, and it was kind of overwhelming at first, especially since I was so out of the loop since the last time I played. And even back then, I didn't really pay too much attention to what was going on. I kind of just played the new stuff and quit. So I narrowed it down to a couple things. The first thing I wanted to do was get Protea, however you pronounce it, which was the new Warframe around the time I quit. I had to get her parts in the Granum Void, which I played around with a little 2 years ago when it was new, so sure. But I didn't really know what I was doing, so I had to do some homework, go on the wiki, jot down some notes, and I set sail on my voyage to get a mid-tier Warframe I'd probably forget about a week later. Honestly, it was kind of nostalgic to look up how to do stuff in this game again. It reminded me like when I played for the very first time, and it was something new. You know, it didn't feel like I was just going through the motions. It felt like I was actually doing something somewhat new, and I guess it kind of reminded me of the old days when I didn't know what I was doing and I made actual good content.
Alright, boys, activate codename No Esteban. No Esteban!
Anyway, the Granum Void actually wasn't that hard to farm, but just like 90% of this game, it's pretty fucking tedious. First, you have to go do these missions on a specific level type, then you have to wait for Jeff Bezos' gremlin cousin to spawn with these little Granum crowns, which are just big-ass coins. And then you put those on a hand, and then you go to the place and you start throwing your frisbee at people, and that's how you do it. I went for like 30 runs and got one fucking Protea part, and after that, I was just so sick of like playing Ultimate Frisbee that I went to go get my Necromech, or start working on getting my Necromech, which is like a big skeleton mech. Cause why not? And this wasn't really as straightforward as I thought it was gonna be. First, I needed to level up with the Flying Roomba here to even get the blueprints for the parts to build a Necromech. And in order to do that, I needed to kill other Necromechs and collect their Orican Orientation Matrix, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know who comes up with these names. But enemy Necromechs, the guys who drop those parts, only spawn in one place that's accessible only through one mission. Isolation Vaults. So I had to crack open the notebook, the old homework guide, and figure out that shit. And I put together a half-decent build to solo the first tier. And then I just figured, whatever, I'll just do public. So I just did that. And after grinding that shit for what felt like 6 years, I finally had enough to rank up with Conehead. And then I needed to do it again 15 times. Except that these new parts that I needed to level up can only be obtained from tier 2 of the Isolation Vault mission. If your brain is beginning to hemorrhage like mine did, then you're on the right track when it comes to this game. I had come to realize that God had abandoned me long ago, and I also had come to realize that the Necromech wasn't going to be the only thing I needed for the new war. I also needed to upgrade my Railjack. Railjacks, those were the spaceships that were released like a year and a half after they were supposed to, so that's fun. I ran a couple missions just to get some better parts and stuff. I hate Railjack missions because this community is like full of the biggest math whizzes, and like, I don't know, these motherfuckers just like combining like chemicals in their basement and shit like that. But the second you put them on like anything that requires more brain power than just shoot gun, I swear to God, it's a fucking slaughterhouse. Anyway, after that, everything from here is pretty much uninteresting. I made some new weapons. I ran more isolation vaults. Tried to get my levels up. For some of the new equipment I had. Eventually, I got the Protea parts. I made the parts. Then I made Protea. I leveled her up, and yeah, I got one of the, I guess I was gonna say new Warframes, but it's not really. I guess new for me. And I still had to get Zaku and Lavos. So I had to spend a lot of time on Deimos because Zaku drops from some missions, and Lavos you can just buy, but you still need to level up the reputation with the gross people. That's not a racist. Yeah, so I just kept doing that. It was really bad. I grinded a lot on Deimos, bounties, isolation vaults, and all that garbage. And another nostalgic thing about this game is the feeling of insomnia. So glad that was coming back. Eventually I did grind enough Necromech standing to buy the blueprints I needed, so it was just a matter of building them. So I still needed to get all these fucking parts and shit, like dirt rock or whatever the fuck. So that was fun. Anyway, then I had a Lich from the last time I played. The Kuva Liches, they're like your special arch nemesis people. So I still had mine from fucking 2 years ago, and some motherfucker was passive aggressively taking like 4 credits from me per mission, and I just wasn't gonna let that slide. In order to kill Lich, you need like these. You need like 3 like special like mods, a specific combination of them, and you have to put them in a certain order. And I needed one called Jahu, which means papaya in Orican. Don't look that up. Just believe me blindly. And after grinding for a couple hours, I fucking had a breakdown in one of my squad chats saying I wish I was never born. And some guy, a kind soul, a great man, offered me one of his Jahus for one of my Fosses. Like, I'm saying this shit out loud, and I feel fucking ridiculous. So I don't know who names this shit, but please don't have a job anymore. Anyway, yeah, great guy. Traded me one of my Fosses, so I got one of his Jahus. I really like this community. The community in this game is fantastic. And yes, I'm only saying that because something good happened to me. Eventually, I beat the fuck out of my Lich and tracked her down to her spaceship, where I promptly murdered all of her friends and stabbed her with my knockoff Hidden Blade and stole her gun. Oh, and I also got enough parts to start building Lavos. It was a good day. It was a good day, which is rare in this game. I also ranked up to Master Rank 23, but it doesn't really matter, because like after Master Rank 20, it all blends in same stuff anyway, so. I really enjoyed using Lavos. He's probably my favorite of the new frames so far. Unfortunately, his abilities involve using like some inhumane and illegal methods of warfare, like gas, fire, which I guess is kind of par for the course with this game. Like, we have a lot of fucked up like shit. We have like weapons that shoot like molten liquid and like radiation beams. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, gas is definitely not humane. It's effective, I guess, but am I gonna get in trouble for saying that? I feel like I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I got my Necromech parts finished. I began building the big boy himself. My cat got HPV, so I had to take him to the doctor, get it out of him. Now, on top of the like, I guess, raw new content I missed out on, I also missed out on a lot of Prime Warframes, which are like upgrades to your regular Warframes that get released periodically alongside the major updates. And I wasn't going to get all the weapons. I did want a couple of them, but I wasn't going to bother because I knew it would take forever. But I wanted to get at least all the Warframes, and what I needed was Titania, Gara, Inaros, Nasia, and Octavia. So I got all the Octavia parts off screen because I just ended up getting them on accident. Most of them, at least. I did some Void Storms in order to farm most of the Void parts I needed because I'd never done them before. And I ended up getting all of Sevagoth's parts. I got very lucky because I heard they're a huge pain in the ass to farm, but it really didn't take me that long to get a full set, so. But after that, I didn't have his blueprint, which you get from a quest, Call of the Tempestari, so I figured I would, go do that. And while I was doing all that farming, my Octavia Prime finished, and my Necromech also finished, so. Yeah. Anyway, here's how that Call of the Tempestari quest went for me. Alright. Warframe. We're gonna do that quest thing that I've been putting off for like 6 months. Just quick heads up, I did get Nasia Prime and Titania Prime. Okay. I like Cephalon, I kind of thought he was going to be like a no-nonsense kind of guy, but he's pretty funny. What do I do? I already forgot. Up here. Okay.
Potential catastrophic sensor glitch. Visual confirmation required. Crew, did you see that?
No. No.
Commence salvage. Void storm resurgence.
What the fuck? Scavenge?
Get the lead out.
What? I don't. I feel like this is not worth like. Do you know what the Tenno, what the fucking, the whole game is? It's just scavenging. I feel like this doesn't. I feel like this is going a little overboard, going into like some weird abandoned plane. Oh. Is this the entire mission? Am I just gonna scavenge for resources for 5 hours? Oh yes, boxes. Oh. Huh?
Void storm imminent. Corpus reinforcements imminent. Obligatory withdrawal imminent. This escalated quickly.
It's really not. Oh?
Captain Vala Glarios. So pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
I should have expected Tenorats among the flotsam.
Well, that's unnecessary.
Sequester that railjack for Parvos.
Okay. You know?
Gunfight not an option. Isolating escape corridor.
You know, I get it. The Corpus, there were a lot of directions they could go. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
I see you, you bastard. I see you! Contact Parvos Granum immediately. Get me authorization for multi-phasic ordnance. Tell him I've found the damned ghost.
Isolating escape corridor. All hands, evasive maneuver.
What? I really wish I didn't skip that scene. I don't know what the fuck is going on, I'll be real.
Escape corridor locked. Grab something. Captain Glarios knows something about that vessel. Crew, infiltrate and recover Orokin-era naval records. Our ghost ship has a name. I want it.
Don't you work for me? Like, I don't think this is a thing where... Yeah, I don't think this is a thing where, like, I do your stuff, you do my stuff. I can be wrong. Boom! I have to get all three. Oh my god, what the? I don't have any stealth stuff on me right now, dude. What? Oh my god. 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 Fuck this, man. I don't have to deal with any of this, actually, is what I have to do. This is some pro Warframe gameplay you're about to witness. Only the pros can pull this off. Check this out, check this out. Ooh, yeah. Oh, what? Did you fucking jump? Did my fucking stupid bitch? Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah. Too many buttons. Hello. You cool? Oh shit, what? What the fuck, man? Oh fuck! Shit! No! Oh my fucking god, I was being sarcastic before and oh, I failed 2 of those. Holy shit. Yeah, see that ooh, that's definitely not good. So that's something. Jesus.
Splash 1.
What?
Who waits for the shadow? Possibility. Friend-foe identification protocol. Loading Orokin-era distress countersigns. Prepare to disengage void drive.
Well, it's not like it matters, right? I'm just the captain of the ship, but apparently the fucking discount Amazon Alexa is telling me what to do now.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, that doesn't sound like nothing. That actually sounds like quite a lot of things. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, hi. It's spitting at me.
The Tempestari has lowered shields. Crew, your presence is requested aboard the Tempestari.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm not gonna go on the fucking ghost ship. Our shields are being lowered too, just not fucking with our consent. Whatever. I'm gonna go fucking. I hate ghosts. Wow, this shit looks like garbage, man. You couldn't have gone to a car cleaners or something.
You have been
You stupid fucking dog!
into
Oh,
an unknown realm.
what?
Tread lightly.
What do you mean? What? That fucking dog gonna die? My dog is gonna fucking die. How did that even happen? Here, can you come down? You stupid motherfucker. How did you get... It's space?! How did you fucking... You get sucked out the airlock? What the fuck, man? Oh, whatever. Oh. Okay. I don't have a chest.
The Shadow. Concentrated void energy. He is not conventionally alive.
Yeah, you know, he looks pretty good for someone with no legs. That might have been offensive. I apologize. Box? What's that?
Their final rescue. The location data is corrupted. He cannot retrieve it. We can help.
Again, I don't know who you are built to help me. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. My fucking dog, yo, Mr. Ghostman, can you, like, get my dog out of purgatory? Oh, he's gone. Well. Oh, this girl again?
Their shields are down! Oh, sweet Tenno! You went and lulled the beast to sleep for me. How kind!
Yeah. What are you... Oh, okay. On my ass.
I was working in an exosuit when the Tempestare destroyed Lucretia platform. I drifted for days among the frozen fragments of my crew. My sisters. I dreamed their dead, gaping mouths were singing with me yet.
Yeah, I don't care.
So it's into the void.
What the fuck is this?
And me boys from mother's hands
Ooh.
we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done. Then we'll be sleeping.
What the fuck is going on?
Below.
What is this, Warframe the musical? It's a very nice song. I've heard it about 300 times ever since this update was released, so maybe, you know, we just...
There's a man on when you're sleeping
Oh.
in the cold below.
What the fuck is going on? Woo! 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 Oh, he's gone. Woo! Woo!
Sisters, you
Woo!
so white. Today we sail on the solar rail. For there's much we just don't know.
Did you do that? What just happened, man?
So farewell with a...
What the fuck? Did I kill these guys? I was asleep, bro. They ghosted. I didn't do shit. I don't want to be... Whatever. You know, the best way to deal with, ghosts, women... I'm out of ammo. Well, I was gonna say big guns, but now that just doesn't seem... Hello. Oh my god, alright, wow. I apologize for that.
Forget capture. We'll sift through the wreckage instead.
What the fuck do you want to capture? The ghost man? Oh, yeah, the ghost?
Tempestari, now.
Yeah, okay, I'm working on it, man. Oh, yeah, let's fucking capture the ghost. We can interrogate. You want to torture a ghost? He doesn't give a shit. He's a fucking ghost. Also, did you see what he did in the musical? Killed like 18 of your guys.
Countermeasures charged.
Huh?
On your mark.
Huh?
Unleash the storm.
Oh, we're gonna kill this bitch? Oh, fuck yes. Let's do that. Alright, now I can go back to that line I was gonna say before, right? What's the best way to deal with ghosts and women? Big guns. That was kind of anticlimactic. What?
We are part of this story. We have
We just fucking sent that bitch to the Danny Phantom Row!
Cephalon size report.
Why are you
Tempestari,
black and white?
final voyage. Today, a centuries-long journey ended.
Okay. I don't think you can do black. You're alive now! Okay.
Deep within, he who had been lost was found.
Is this your fucking like funeral mode? Like what the hell? Why would they have this installed in a robot? Can I shoot this again? I'm not gonna. Okay. You want me to clean these up? I feel like these aren't like a good setup to. Alright, so whatever. He's dead, who gives a shit? Oh, it's him.
Sevagoth, a Warframe believed lost to the void forever. His energy almost extinct. With his last spark of life, Sevagoth embraced his shadow once again.
Kiss.
And
Oh.
both were at peace.
Okay, wait, but I can. It's a Warframe. I can have that, right? You're not gonna do something stupid like launch it out of the ship and make it explode, because it's a perfectly usable thing that I could have. Oh, hey, it wouldn't happen. Hey, we could just go get it back, right? I'm gonna be honest, I had no fucking clue what was going on 90% of the time, but it was a good time. I had fun with it. So I used the blueprint I got from the quest to build Sevagoth, who seems a bit intense. I also decided to get my own Sister of Parvos since I finally had the chance. It was
What the dog doing?
fun, I guess? I don't know. I kind of wish the Lich system was less grindy. I don't like the way it works. It's very not fun. Yeah, I realize like the game I'm making that complaint for, but the whole build-up to a Lich just isn't enjoyable. And I feel like a lot of the Lich fights are like fairly challenging in and of themselves without being like super overly difficult. So I feel like if they just found a way to like kind of ramp up that element and remove some of the stupid ass like Requiem farming shit, it's just not fun. It's not enjoyable. It also feels so disconnected from the rest of the game. Like these mods or like these systems you don't use anywhere else except for this one niche part of the game. I don't know. I just don't like the way it feels. But it's okay because I got this Robo Dog out of it, which I appropriately named Buttons. And believe me when I say I spent 5 minutes thinking to call it Bottins, like bot buttons, because it's a robot, but I decided against it. Anyway, this is now going to be my comic relief companion for the rest of the video. Anything you want to say to the audience, Buttons?
挖另一个 Warframe YouTube 视频中的文本到语音字符，多么原始！还有科幻世界中一个有趣的机器人侧面角色，哇，你是怎么想到这个人的？老实说，你早上怎么穿衣服？而且我不只是一些他妈的喜剧笑话机器，我有受过教育的想法和意见，我可能比你
gonna be honest, I didn't catch any of that, but I'm sure it was funny and wholesome. Anyways, I think that about wraps it up for the video. I still have some things to do, like get Zaku, but that's more of the standard grind, and I don't really have any more funnies for the videos, so yeah. All in all, I really had a fun time coming back to this game, and I think if I didn't have college right around the corner, I'd maybe go back to playing it a little more frequently. Not as much as I used to when I was a young man full of hopes and aspirations and had no social life, but more than I have recently. Unfortunately, I really only played to occupy the free time I had during the summer and during quarantine, and with the ever-impending workload of college rearing its ugly ass around the corner, I probably won't be making a full return to Warframe, even a small return to Warframe after this, honestly, until the new war drops. And even when that happens, I'm probably just going to play the new war and then dip again. So, while making this video, I actually discovered that I really like using Warframe as like a platform for making videos. More than I do enjoy actually playing the game itself. So maybe I'll crank out some like skits or stuff like that, some shorter Warframe related videos just for the hell of it. Yeah. Anyways, that concludes my return to Warframe. Uh, Thank you for watching. This is it's kind of weird in a way because I guess it's weird that I'm kind of ending my high school life, or I guess that part of my life, with a game that I played for, like, like I said, most of my later childhood. So it's kind of poetic in a way. I don't know if I'm just pulling that on my ass, but that's what it feels like a little bit. So yeah, it's weird, it's cool, but it's kind of melancholy in a way. But it's life. It's life, baby. That's how it is. Anyways, if you watch this entire thing, thank you. I hope to make more videos like this in the future. So, if you're into that, stay tuned. Anyway, yeah. See ya.